Hello all. It's been a while. I've been kind of busy and really haven't really had much to talk about in the video. And I don't know. I figured what the hell. I'll go ahead and do a new one. So, let's see. Important thing to talk about. Resident Evil Afterlife. Do not waste your money. Okay. So, I'm going to talk about spoilers. So, if you don't want to hear spoilers, don't watch the rest of this video. Anyway, so we left off in Resident Evil Extinction with Alice finding all of her clones and waking them up, training them, and telling Wesker that she was going to come to Tokyo and kick his ass. So I was like, yeah! Army of Alice. Awesome, fun stuff. So Afterlife opens up, and, you're led to believe that it's going to be this awesome, fantastic battle in Tokyo. And I'll admit that, the first 10 minutes of this movie are fucking awesome. Oh, sorry, oops. But anyway, they are. You've got Alice, Mind Blast, jumping down elevator shafts, mind-blowing 3D, awesome stuff. And then Alice loses her powers. Yeah, okay, great. So Wesker knew she was going to sneak onto the plane, and he injects her with this thing that annihilates her T-virus. So that's one thing that I guess was okay because of the simple fact they wanted to, give Alice human again, or humanity, blah, blah, blah. But see, first continuity problem is at the end of Extinction, you see Alice standing in front of, hundreds of her clones, and this giant room of bubbles full of more. But yet, in Afterlife, they don't tell you what happened to all of those, and you only see about 15 clones, if that, and you're led to believe that they're blown up inside the Tokyo facility. Well, first of all, Alice isn't stupid. Okay, I'm sorry, I have a hard time believing that Alice is going to take her entire army into the facility, knowing that Umbrella has this really bad habit of blowing shit up. So, the clones, I guess you're led to believe, they don't even talk about it, are all blown up in the Tokyo cleansing when Wesker flies away. Button press, boom. And so Alice is now human again after she crashes in a jet with Wesker, which I don't even get that either, because if Alice lost her powers and her regenerative abilities, then why, when Wesker crashes the fucking plane into a mountain, does Alice actually survive? But, whatever. Anyway. The rest of the movie, until the fight with Wesker at the end, continues to play off like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. Alice goes to hunt people down that she wants to save. Alice finds people that she wants to save. Most of these people die. They're trapped in a building. They die trying to get out. Then it's Alice, Claire, and Chris. Okay, and the whole implementation of Chris Redfield in this movie was absolutely flaccid. Yes, I said flaccid. Flaccid because Wentworth Miller cannot act to save his life. Chris Redfield's supposed to be this awesome kick-ass guy, and first of all, they make Claire not remember anything, so when, you have that monumental moment which would make any gamer that's played Resident Evil cream their panties, it's disappointing because Claire doesn't even remember him, and they never have that moment. There's never the moment in the movie where Claire recognizes her brother, and they're like, oh, Chris, I missed you. They don't even tell you. They don't even tell you his history. They don't even tell you what happened to him and Claire, why they're not even together anymore as brother and sister. Why was she in the desert and why was he in Los Angeles? Whatever. So, the movie plays out pretty much like, what was it? The second one, I don't remember the name of it, but the one in the city and then the third one. And then it's just Alice, Chris, and Claire. They go onto a ship. They find Arcadia. They find Arcadia was a lie, trapped by Umbrella. They fight Wesker. Wesker seemingly gets his ass kicked and then flies away. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. They end the movie with helicopters showing up, which I'm pretty sure is Jill Valentine inside the copter, but they really don't show her. Oh, yeah, they blow Wesker up because, of course, he gets killed but then regenerates because he's injected the T-virus, and one thing that was cool was Alice actually put the cleansing bomb on his helicopter, so they blow him up, and you're led to believe he's dead. The parts of the movie that were actually redeeming, alright, anyone who's played the games, and you know the big guy that has the giant axe, the guy that looks like he ingested steroids from the Arnold Schwarzenegger School of Thought, he's awesome. The fight with that, epic, hands down, I will give it that. But the people that have the whole tentacles, that was awesome. The dogs that, split their heads open and all that stuff. There was a lot of Resident Evil 4 coming into play, so anyone who loved Resident Evil 4, you're going to get some cheap thrills because you're actually going to get to see some of the monsters and actual choreography from the fights in those games with how these monsters played out. So that was awesome. But that was only about 15 minutes of the movie total that I found redeeming. The rest of the movie was completely lifeless. So I'm hereby dubbing it Resident Evil Lifeless because I wanted my money back when I left. They led you to believe that Afterlife was going to be this big fucking explosion of action, of plot, of amazing stuff. Like, here's Chris Redfield. And they totally don't deliver. And they don't even reveal what the link to number 5 is going to be, because they're obviously setting it up for another sequel. But they don't even tell you. Like, usually they at least give you some kind of a hint what that's going to involve. They don't. You just see people showing up in airplanes. And yeah, don't waste your money, guys. Really, really don't waste your money. Wait for the DVD. I mean, if you are a diehard fan and you want to see the video game references in 3D, then go for it. But the plot, the characters were just... I mean, even Claire, who was awesome, and I love Ali Larter, Claire just did not deliver. Her character was like a paper doll. She didn't have that many lines. The only part where she actually shone was in the shower scene. Ooh, that sounds dirty. With Alice and the big monster with the axe. That was about it. It just felt like they threw a lot of stuff together. They really didn't edit it very well. And I can't believe that for the past, 3 movies in the series where everything was awesome and the plot lines were actually very intricate and well explained, they just let it die. It was more like, here's CGI, here's 3D. Hopefully they'll focus on that, not realize that the plot of this movie is about as exciting as fried green tomatoes. Actually, Xanadu. That's about as bad as it was. People may differ with me. I want to hear it. If you have different opinions, please tell me what you think. But honestly, I feel like it was a wasted $15, and I would have rather waited another year to have a much more explained and intriguing institution, or blah, blah, blah. I can't even talk. Sorry, I just woke up. But addition to the series. So post your comments. Not that I really get that many comments. I have not yet once had a video response, but I'm trying to actually talk about stuff different than just emotional crap. So post me your responses. Tell me what you think, because I want to hear from people who may have actually liked the movie, because I absolutely hated it except for 15 minutes of it. So peace out.